And then he took over social media for a day, and I didn't know this till like a week or two later that when he was running our socials for the day, we actually gave him our login. We're like, that was risky, but he did a great job. But then I had all these people hit me up personally, like, yo, I don't know you, Mike, and you don't know me, but I followed you on HipHopDX, and I think Sean Price blocked me. Who? Sean P took over my job one time. I had just told this story on social media recently on his anniversary. We had a thing where he was going to become our social media director, so we gave him our login, and he ended up blocking like 50 people just for no reason. So we had to unblock everybody. It was hilarious. Like, Sean P, man, was crazy. So that was funny.
Wait, you talking about Sean Price?
Sean Price, bro, took over my job for the day in like 2010, maybe 11. I don't remember. I forget when he passed, but obviously it was a little while before he passed. But yeah, the idea was Sean P's taking over BeatStars for a week. So for a week, he became the editor-in-chief and got to pick all the stories we wrote about in interviews. And then he took over social media for a day, and I didn't know this till like a week or two later that when he was running our socials for the day, we actually gave him our login. We're like, that was risky, but he did a great job. But then I had all these people hit me up personally, like, yo, I don't know you, Mike, and you don't know me, but I followed you on HipHopDX, and I think Sean Price blocked me. I'm like, fuck, man. I'm like, fuck. Trying to unblock all these people, apologize, but looking back at it now, I'm like, I love that guy. That guy is the man.
What was your relationship like with Sean?
I didn't know him very well. I talked to him very minimal times. A lot of that conversation started through other people at DX who had relationships with Duck Down. But yeah, so I didn't I can't say I had like a crazy relationship with them or anything, but I've talked to them. I've talked to the Duck Down people a lot. I left this out, but early on too in the DX time, I had a CD duplicator. Put one disc in, it will spit out 10 in 2 minutes. So I was I ran that too as another little side hustle. I had duplicating CDs for all like local artists, whatever. So basically once DX found that out, they would just ship me the blank discs, the covers, everything. And the disc would have like print on them already, but they're blank. So to save costs, I would just duplicate them and bag them. Dude, I bagged up 50,000 mixtapes one summer for HipHopDX, bro.
Holy shit.
50,000. And we handed everyone out for free at the Rock the Bells Festival. Free mixtape, $10 t-shirts, to the point that I believe, I wasn't told this, but I believe we didn't do any more of those because we were undercutting the $40 shirts that people were selling, because we had Hip Hop is Life and just like all different shit. And we were selling them for just basically almost cost, man. So the goal wasn't to make money. It was to increase brand recognition and drive people to the site, which it did, dude. Because we have 50,000 mixtapes out with all these dope cuts. Artists are giving us cuts just for it. So
shout out to Rockness Monster, man. I just interviewed him not too long ago. He's a really good brother. But how did you guys come up with the idea to have Sean Price take over your job?
I don't know. I think that was, I don't want to give the wrong person credit, but I feel like that was probably a Jake Payne move. Jake Payne, it's a guy I worked with at HipHopDX for years, another Philly guy too. So we have a great relationship. I actually just talked to him recently, even though we haven't worked with each other since probably like 2012. But we've stayed in touch. I think it might have been his idea. If it wasn't him, it might have been Kathy's. If it wasn't hers, I don't know. It was somebody's idea who had relationships and was like, we need to get him to do this because he's hilarious. He's hip hop. We've been covering him. Like, it would just be fun. There might have been a rollout too. We probably had an album dropping or something. It was probably built around a rollout. We did a lot with Duck Down, but what I was getting at is I had to drive. I did the same thing for Duck Down. We did a mixtape with Duck Down, and the same thing. I think it was 10 or 15,000 copies that I bagged up. My boys actually helped me. We bagged them all up at my house, burned them, bagged them, and then drove to New York and dropped them off at Duck Down. I actually have a video on YouTube somewhere of me doing all this.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Hustling, bro. Hustling. Yeah, man. It's just, I don't know if I would do all the same shit today. Now the things have changed. I'm just like, I'm not burning CDs. Like, what are you, crazy?
Right.